somebody called me and told me that I should look into this Jeremiah Fufeyin issue. I'm not going to name the person publicly. The person called me and said, these people are attacking Jeremiah, this and that the man is a kind man, he didn't do anything, he never offended anyone, this and that, that is an attack, that it would be nice if I use my platform to talk about it, and they are blackmailing him, this and so. Being somebody that I have helped before, being that this is somebody I have helped to fight for justice before, I believe it wholeheartedly. I believed everything she said. Now, I don't know if she's just being cynical by misinforming me, or she was also misinformed, because there is nothing these pastors and their children can do, especially when it has to do with people that trust them. In fact, where there wouldn't be any betrayal without trust. And these guys, the ones that trust them the most are the ones they fool the most. They are the ones they betray the most. They will use emotions. They will use emotions to tie you down. And people, because they believe in their religion and all this, they will think that defending a pastor means defending your religion. No. Defending an evil man means you are defending evil. It has nothing to do with your religion. Armed with that misinformation, I went on Facebook yesterday, made that video. I'm not going to delete those 2 videos. At least let everybody hear what I said there and what I said on this one, and know that genuinely I am giving, okay, genuinely I am giving my time to it. Genuinely I am weighing in on it with the information I have at the moment. And now I am coming back to make this one because I have gotten a better information. In fact, the AIG Zone 5, the AIG Zone 5 is a friend of one of my most trusted brothers. I wouldn't call him a friend. He's like a brother. He's in the UK. The AIG Zone 5, the woman from KB State, knows him very well, and their relationship has been, as old as maybe over 10-15 years. They've known each other for long, because that my friend is a security expert. I will just put it this way. I don't want to tell you where he works or who he works for, but he is a top security expert. He's a top security expert. Now, he called me and was the one that informed me that the woman was no longer in Benin, by the way, that they moved her to Warri from Benin at 4 a.m. and they moved her from Benin to Warri to go and face trumped up charges. If you look at the thing they are trying to level against her, you see that these people are just giving her trumped up charges. And you see this regional court, you see all these regional courts. Remember what happened in Nnamdi Kanu's issue? A court in Umuahia shamelessly granted a criminal, a murderer, a mass murderer, a genocidal maniac. How many billion again? Did they say they should give them? The audio 1 billion, I'll be how many? I'll be 5 billion. How many? Awarding them. And that thing happened because these people have conquered all the states, all the arms of power, all the arms of government in the area. They are working with the governors because they will be giving false prophecies and keeping people distracted from the actual crimes of the governor. It is the left hand washing the right hand and right hand washing the left. This is a symbiotic relationship or mutual relationship they're having. The court, can you believe that they said no lawyer, no single lawyer in Delta State agreed to take up that case. Why? I believe those lawyers have been either threatened or blackmailed. Some of them could actually be paid off, because it was from that person that I heard what happened. An insider from Brekete family. When that my friend called me, because he knows Brekete family very well, Amadisa, other people, Akaramakala, what's his name, Maddox, all these people. He knows them, and he asked them why. He asked someone there, lady, why they did not carry on with this case. And the person told him that that woman and her children, the case was dumped because they threatened Amadisa of Brekete family. I'm telling you the information I got, that they threatened this woman. Now, how would you know whether, if Amadisa and Brekete family, if you think that guy is lying, now check how Amadisa and Brekete family ended that woman's case. Check how they ended the woman's case on just the flimsy excuse that she told them she went with 4 of her children, without telling them about her stepdaughter, who, by the way, was 18 at the time. What is the correlation between telling you that I went with 4 kids and an 18-year-old girl? What's the correlation between that? And I'm no longer following your case. Now they said it's because the 18-year-old girl was not mentioned and she didn't tell them the whole truth. For that, they will leave the case. That is so cowardly and so pathetic. I hope they did not take money to do that, because this threat of someone threatening Amadisa may not be as strong as he appears or as he talks, but I know that he has access to almost everyone in power in Nigeria. Now, if you were threatened, did you take it to the DSS? Right now, I can call somebody at the DSS headquarters. I can call someone at the DSS headquarters right now without begging anybody. Somebody that I'm pretty sure was this time now, 7:25. Before 8 o'clock, he would be at the headquarters. If I have any vital information that I want the DG to hear, I have someone that I will call, who would not, I will just text him. He will not even tell anyone before meeting Oga. He will just go upstairs to his office and give him the information. If I have this type of connection, how much more Amadisa? If it was just ordinary threat, did he inform anyone within the security agencies in Nigeria? Like I always say, don't meet your heroes, you may be disappointed. You may be disappointed. So how did they manage to leave that case and never told anyone the actual reason? And it is so shameful that a poor person will run to you and give you such an information. This is what happened. My own child, a 2-year-old child, got missing in your church. There are CCTV cameras everywhere in that church. They know the day they went to that church. It must be recorded. Now, this woman's child got lost. They said, according to her, Jeremiah, somebody said he ran away from Germany because 2 children died in his prayer ground and he ran to Nigeria. And German police look. Are you serious? No. Are you? If you can give me any document, if you can give me any official document pertaining that issue, believe me, I will join the people fighting for this woman. Let them come. We are going to the German embassy. We are going to protest at the German embassy. Tell them to refer this case to Interpol. Nigeria is I think the number 2 man in Interpol right now is a Nigerian. So this one, we are not going to say, let's use the foreign ministry to contact these ones, to make this one shift it to Interpol. No. The German ambassador will be the one to contact the Ministry of Foreign Affairs themselves, because this has to stop. This is just very terrible. This thing they are doing is so prevalent that, according to the woman, the DPO called Jeremiah in her presence and told Jeremiah that this is getting too much for him, that this report is too much and this woman's case is too open, that he wouldn't be able to cover it up, that this one is too serious. He should return the woman's child to the woman, according to the woman and her people. Now, how do we know whether they are lying, whether the DPO said that or not? Well, let us go approach the court, get a subpoena, and take it to the network provider, MTN, Glo, Airtel, what do you call it, 9 Mobile, all of them. Let us go and check whether this DPO made that call. Half a man said, So this German case is so serious. Let us check whether the DPO called Jeremiah, and if he did, that means the call should be released to everyone. The audio, the record should be played across social media platforms. We are talking about killings, ritual killings, all this nonsense. We are shouting politicians. Those politicians don't have a structure as wide as these pastors. Okay? He said Jeremiah paid 1 million to the family in Germany. I don't know about that case, believe me. Let them go and get the call record to check whether the DPO actually called Jeremiah and told him to return the woman's baby to her. The AIG in charge of Zone 5 in Benin was not even aware that those people went there. How can you take somebody, a disabled person, no legs? Are you that cowardly? Are you that evil? This is a disgusting news. This is a disgusting issue, and this case must never be swept down under the rug. I swear, so long I live, I will follow this case to the end. I will see how it will go. Please, I will contact Israel Balogun very soon to check the people that are genuinely fighting for this thing. See how we are going to organize protests here in Abuja. We are going to go to the National Assembly. Okay? Cordelia Eze, please, if you have the person's, that Professor X, who is the Professor X? If you have his contact, send it to me, please. Inbox me his contact, and I will contact him. We are going to the National Assembly. The legislators must get involved. And this German case, we will print it on a banner. There is nothing you take, no protest you take to the National Assembly that would not gather traction. It must garner traction. People must see it. It must go viral. The reps must weigh in on it. And if after that they refuse to weigh in, then we are going to the office of the Senate President directly, and we will tell them that all these pastors are the actual problem we are having in Nigeria. All this noise about division, whatever nonsense you are seeing, is caused by these men. If they can make a small child disappear, if they can make a small child disappear and go as far, do you think the police will just use their own money. Police never use their money, go effect arrest from just with by road, use motor, go arrest person from Abuja to Onitsha. They never do am. Not to buy flight ticket. Who do you think sponsored that ticket? Who was the last VIP that was transported by air? Is this woman an international criminal? Are these people this terrible? We may be on the principle of unearthing all the evil men, the people that are actually behind all these disappearances. You are shouting Fulani herdsmen, Fulani herdsmen. Don't you know that there is a reason Nnamdi was killing people and shouting Fulani herdsmen, and those pastors will be on pulpit shouting Fulani herdsmen also? It is to give cover to their boss in case of any crimes they are committing or going to commit. Are you understanding it? The AIG Zone 5, I will call that my friend and tell him certain things. And even if the woman is compromised, we don't care, because this case must be followed to the last. Okay? This case must be followed to the last. We are going to make sure this is not swept under the rug. Let me tell you, you see, with these people, so long you don't compromise yourself with money, you have dominion over them. If the only thing they have is money, then put yourself above money and you will rule them for life. So long no one compromises. And let me even tell you how they said they got this woman. Let me tell you how it happened. Yes, Ikechi, a pastor, the one person calling herself a prophetess, a woman calling herself a prophetess, according to my contact, called this woman and told her to accept 5 million naira and a car. In exchange, she will forget about this case. I'm calling, let me get the video of the photo of the woman. She is calling herself a prophetess, so a mother. A mother. Wait, I'm trying to get her photo. Okay. See the woman here. In the pastor, look at this criminal. Look at this crook. Look at this crook. A bitch. Look at this bitch. Let me read what this person wrote here first. Then I will tell you the backstory. He said, her name is Prophetess Grace Ojiefo of Solution House of God Ministries. Very close spiritual daughter of Jeremiah Omoto. These are the type of women of God we have in Nigeria, who can put the lives of other vulnerable women at risk just to appease their occultic spiritual masters. A woman, let's forget about these religious titles. Hey, prophet, this one. Okay, I've gotten Prophet X's phone number. Thank you for sending it. The person that sent it to me. Okay? A woman, this woman transferred 100,000 naira according to my contact. Of course, we will go and get all these bank transactions. We will get it, we will go and pull that later. Okay? We will go and pull that up later. A woman, this woman called that disabled woman and said, please come to the train station, I want to meet you. Then on coming to this train station, these people kidnapped this woman. So they used a supposed prophetess to lure just a weak woman. I hate using the word physically challenged because you are belittling those people's condition. Use the right word. This is a disabled person. She can't run. If anything happens right now, she can't run. Not only that, her 3 other children were left unattended to. This is how evil they are. They said they are from Apo police station. Not even one report. In fact, our contacts from the police stations told us that they paid off all the necessary. The DPO in charge, heads must roll on this case. Heads must roll on this case, and I don't care who the person is. Be you whatever. Well,